Hi everyone, and welcome back. Today the tip of the week has to do with odorless monomer and acrylic. A lot of us use odorless monomer because our homes don't have adequate ventilation, or we have children or pets or relatives that live with us that are sensitive to the odor. And so we have to use. The thing about the odorless is that it takes so long to dry. What I do is I add acetone to my monomer. I'll put equal amounts. If you want it to dry really fast, equal amounts. If you need more time to handle and manipulate your acrylic, then you add less. Works best for you. And I also use other acrylics, regular acrylic. You know, sometimes acrylics are compatible with different monomers, sometimes they're not. So you have to test that too, fool around with that too. But so right here I have Clarite odorless. Clarite is by OPI, odorless monomer, and I have formula of 50% monomer, 50% acetone, and in here I'm using the Nailite Superior acrylic. It's not the Clarite, and you'll see as I apply it how it dries a lot faster than it would were I using the monomer by itself. I'm using these reusable nail forms. I had gotten these on eBay about 3 or 4 years ago, and I don't use them on myself, but I'm using them on my hand for this purpose because these are reusable. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying the acrylic, and just by looking at the beads you could tell that this is gonna dry a lot faster than your odorless monomer usually dries. And you see as it's spreading, it's not spreading as much as it would if I were using the odorless monomer. Now, as I said, you have to experiment. You try different acrylics and you see what works best. But this is an alternative to using your typical odorless monomer by itself. Okay, so I'm gonna keep applying these and then I'll come back and show you at the end how they turned out. Okay, so here they are. I filed and buffed and prepping them for a look. But as you see, they're not yellow. They didn't turn out yellow. Let me just. So once, if I wanted to put clear on them, they would be very clear. And let me back up on this. And that's because of the, you know, like as I said, the combination of the Clarite odorless monomer with my Nailite acrylic worked. So what you have to do is, as I said, try different combinations out. Sometimes the monomer, odorless monomer, and the acrylic are compatible. Sometimes they're not. You can always use the Clarite odorless acrylic also, which I have. I just decided to use the nail light just to set an example for you guys. So that is the tip of the week. When you're using odorless monomer, you can mix it with acetone, and then it'll dry a lot faster, and you don't have to worry about drying time and setting up and everything, because it's very, very hard to wait for it to dry and to set up. It just slows you down. Okay? So thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.